Happy Tuesday. We have been gone for the last 2 weeks, so apologize for that. Thank you for joining us for lunch with the long ears. 2 weeks ago, we were traveling with the farrier to see donkeys that were previously adopted from Burro Base Camp and checking in to see how they're doing and helping out the farrier. And last week we had torrential rains, which were terrible. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of rain. We're still dealing with the aftermath of that a little bit, but finally starting to dry out. So I apologize for being gone for a bit, but we'll catch you up and let you see everybody and let you see how we're doing. We have lots of events to update you with as well. It's a busy time of year for us. Biggest event coming up is Apples and Asses, Saturday, October 11th. 10:30 to 2:30 here at Burro Base Camp in Kiowa, Colorado. $15 for individuals, $50 for a family of 4. Suggested donation at the door. You will be provided with your lunch. We will have kids activities. We will have donkeys out for you to meet and greet. You will get to meet and greet all the donkeys in the pens. We'll have photo booths. We'll have scavenger hunt. We will have fall festivities. So we hope you can join us. There's information about that on our website, burrobasecamp.com. There's also a Facebook event for more information. The other big piece addition this year is that we have Annette Conlin coming. She will be performing live music the whole duration of the event, and we're super excited to have her partner with us. So thank you to Annette. We do have a couple of sponsors that we would like to thank as well. 2 Mile High Club Cripple Creek Donkeys is in as a mammoth sponsor for the event. Community Banks of Colorado as a standard sponsor for the event. And all the names are based on sizes of donkeys, not on sizes of donations. We have an equipment company that is coming in as a mini sponsor. We have a couple other banner sponsors. Renee Burton Insurance Agency is a mammoth sponsor. So thank you to all of those people that have allowed us to pull together the supplies and things that we need in order to make this event happen. We're busy at work. The water project has had obstacles due to the weather, but we're making progress. And we now have water up at this pen, which is a new addition, which is super exciting. And the waterers are getting closer and closer to being completed, which is great. We're super excited about that. So we're just going to walk in and give you a tour, check in with everybody. Since the last time that we were live, we have connected the lower pen with the upper pen. So we now have a little chute that's running between the lower pen and the upper pen, and all of these donkeys are now living together. They have free access to food all the time at the top here. And so they can come in and eat anytime that they want during the day. They have to climb up the hill in order to get there. They're also getting supplemented feed 2 times a day in addition, and everybody is getting pasture time together, which is fantastic. This little guy coming towards us is BJJ. He's one of the newbies out of the Stroud 18. Little 3-year-old donkey. He's what we call Burro Pink. And he's just a little guy, but starting to be pretty curious. Hi, little BJ. Hey, buddy. Touch. Touch. Good boy. Good boy. Touch. You're okay. Not today? Not today? So anytime we have donkeys at the feeder, we use caution as we're walking around the feeder because they like to keep their friends off of their food. And a lot of times they don't figure out that it's a person behind them, that it's a donkey. So we want to make sure that we're not getting kicked. That is Smokey, who just walked up. Scout. This is Lincoln. Lincoln's one of the new guys. Smokey's out of the Stroud 14 group that came in relatively recently. Miss Dolly. That's Bullet. Not sure whose head that is. We're getting to know the new guys. Most of them, we know their names. This is Arlo right here. Hi, yeah, a little whip of the tail. He thought I was a donkey, not a person. That guy's Merlin. His head up. So we'll walk down and show you their new route that they can come up. It's kind of fun to watch them because they can move up and down the hill, move for their food, and they have to come down here if they want to drink water. So it's getting them some good movement throughout the day. We're having a little siesta in the sun on the back side of the pen here. Guys out sleeping. It's been pretty wet and soggy in these pens, so they're happy to have things be pretty dry. You can see our lake is still here, but hopefully mostly drying up today. It was as far as over here, so we've receded quite a long way, but it's still pretty mucky. This is Percy. Hi guys. Hello. This is Breaker that just walked away. So other things that have been happening, in addition to me traveling with our farriers and vets, we've had the vet and farrier here. Last week we sedated 3 donkeys and had them trimmed. We just had 7 donkeys trimmed this morning. The vet is back to being current as far as vaccines and rabies and microchipping. So we did 18 before we merged the pens together. We got all 18 of those guys done before they came in. So everybody's just settling. We've had a handful go home. I think we're about 8 that have gone home in the last 2 weeks. So the pen's dynamics change a little bit as we send people home, because the ones that were the bravest are usually the ones that are going home. So we have new guys coming forward. Lots of good naps in the sun today. We're in the shade, huh? This guy's name is Phil. Phil has met his adopter. Touch. Touch. You're okay. Come here, buddy. He's working on haltering and leading and starting to get his feet touched and picking up feet. Can I touch? Can I touch? Good boy. Hi. Touch. Touch. Good boy. Hi, Phil. Good boy. Good boy. So a couple sessions with Phil, and he's letting us touch him pretty good. Still a little skittish if you come up to him too quickly, but most of the time he's standing here now and he asks for this. He's going to be going home probably beginning of November. And so we'll keep working with him and work on his haltering and leading. And we're starting to touch his feet, starting to get him so he can lift up his feet. So all those things are coming together for Phil. Good boy, buddy. He's out. Lots of guys saying hello. They're all starting, you can see their coats are starting to get bushier. Our mornings are pretty cold and our overnights are pretty cold now as we come into fall. Not quite ready for it personally, but the donkeys have figured out what's happening and they're preparing. So they shed all the way out and they're already getting their winter coats back in. So they'll be good and ready once the cold settles in. Hi, Buster. Hi, Buster. Can you say hello to everybody? Can you say hello to everybody? Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Say hi. Say hi, I'm Buster. Hi, I'm Buster. Good boy. Donkeys are definitely curious. They're fun to be around. Good boy. Hi, Calvin. This is Trucker who has hay on his head. Let me help you with that. Were you saving this for later? Were you saving it for later? It's stuck in your hair. There you go. You want this? You want this? So, more guys napping. This morning their water troughs were cleaned. Pens were cleaned. Every day that the water is drying up, we're getting more of the pens cleaned up again. It's hard to clean when they're soaking wet and deep in mud. So that's what's going on in this pen. Lots of birds around. So coming up this weekend has Scout and Winston, as well as a handful of our crew will be making their way to Cripple Creek. 2 Mile High Club and Cripple Creek Donkeys is hosting their fall festival. It's on Saturday and Sunday in Cripple Creek, big street festival. Theirs is much larger than ours. They will have live music and have lots of food vendors and lots of activities, a parade, all kinds of stuff. So we would love to see you up in Cripple Creek. If you're out that way, please stop by our booth and say hello. With that, and the fact that Fall Festival is in Cripple Creek this weekend, we moved our last session of Wild Ass Yoga to October 18th. Also a Saturday, it will be at 10 o'clock. So the last yoga session will be here at Burro Base Camp October 18th at 10. We would love to have you come out for that. There is information on our website on how to sign up. Chickens are out working. What other news can we share? Our fence project is finished up here. We have 4 new donkeys that we welcomed to this pen yesterday that were owner surrender. Our volunteers working away. New volunteer today if you're interested in signing up to volunteer. Information on our website for that as well. Hi everybody. So in this pen, Spyro has moved in here. He was the owner surrender that came in, and he's the one that just got castrated. He's learning how to get along with other donkeys, right? We play a little hard, a little rough. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 are our new kids. Rocky, Teton, Snickers, and Smarty. Smarty Marty. Smarty Marty. Can I touch? Can I touch? Yeah. Hi. So these guys are bonded pairs. Technically a bonded quadruple, but we will definitely keep together moving forward. This is a mom and son. The mom was adopted from Burro Base Camp prior to when I took it over, when Mike and I took it over. And Smarty Marty was born to Snickers after she was adopted. After Snickers was adopted, Smarty Marty was born. Rocky and Teton also came through the TIP program at Burro Base Camp in 2022. And so they are here and we'll settle in and then we'll get to know them and figure out the best opportunity that exists for them. You boys say hi. That's Teton. Rocky's in the back. This is Smarty Marty. And this is Mama. Huh. So just had 7 in this pen that were trimmed this morning. And they all did really well. Farrier team is fantastic. We had one that we were treating a little wound that we found when we came across while we were trimming, so we took care of that. We still got a couple wearing fly masks. And though our mornings are cold now, we're still getting flies during the day because it's nice and warm right now. So hopefully, not hopefully, but hopefully our first freeze is coming that will make the flies go away. I'm not quite ready for the first freeze, but I'm ready for the flies to go away. Coming up this way, we'll go see the babies. You can see the new fence is all done. Looks wonderful, thanks to Mike. And we still have availability for sponsors for Apples and Asses. So if you're interested in being a mini mammoth or standard sponsor, we would love to have you. We'll advertise for you as much as possible. We're happy to put a banner up for you at our events, as well as after our event if you're interested in that. Come up and see the babies. Our leaves are starting to change. Our altitude here is about 6,500 feet, close to 7,000 feet. So leaves are starting to change. We have a beautiful fall day today. Take it for everything that it's worth. Mentioned that we had a couple donkeys go home. I feel like I've had a trailer hooked up quite a lot. We've been doing the donkey handling clinics in Cripple Creek. They're continuing. We did one in September. October's date is October 19th. That will be in Cripple Creek at the Cripple Creek Donkey Pasture, 10 a.m. It's a Sunday. If you're interested in coming to that, please reach out and I will connect you to get RSVP'd. It's a free event. Next one that we're working on is putting the skills we've been working on to daily use. And we're getting so that we can halter and lead and pick up feet on all the donkeys that live up there permanently. So here's the moms and babies. Everybody likes to see them. They just had a big training session, so we have some napping babies now. Getting bigger every day, getting more interactive every day. Mr. Copper is out cold. Pretty amazing day today. It's what we call a perfect Colorado day. So here's baby Micah. And you should see with these guys when I go in here, the difference that 2 weeks can make. Because this is Quince and Maggie that are here greeting us at the door. They're the brand new moms in this pen. Here's baby Micah right here. So the fact that they're first, they've become very comfortable with humans. And they're doing really, really great. So we've been able to trim both girls' feet. The babies are working on haltering and leading. They're learning to pick up their feet. They're getting handled a lot. You say hi, Micah. Say hello, everybody. He's a good boy. These guys get to go out to the pasture pretty much every day. Hi, Miss Ada. This is Ozzy's mom. So everybody's doing really, really well. Ozzy's over here taking a rest. Best part of the day is when you can lay down and take a nap with the babies. We'll see if he stays down. Hi, buddy. Touch. Touch. Good boy. Good boy. You gonna let me lay down with you? Hi. Yeah, are you very tired? Are you very tired? Can you say hi to your friends? So we handle them a lot. Lots of hands-on and get them used to being touched and handled so that they're not scared of humans. The farrier came through and met all the babies today. Didn't trim them, but just came through to talk to them, and we don't want them to have too much stranger danger. So, hi. Yeah, I'm picking at you. And there's Micah. He came to see you too. So the babies are growing. They're doing great. They have so much fun running around in the pasture. They're begging to go out in the pasture early today. Aren't you? Aren't you? Maybe we should just set you free. Maybe we should just set you free and let everybody watch. Do you think so? Hi. Hi. So the babies certainly aren't scared anymore. Mamas certainly aren't scared anymore. How are you, Miss Maggie? Moms are being haltered. They're working on leading. They pick up their feet. They enjoy their snacks, and they're being really good moms. Really good mom. Really good moms. What do you say, guys? I'm going to pull the gate. Come here. Let's go play. Come here. Let's go play. They haven't gotten to go out the last couple days. Yesterday we had a big rainstorm in the afternoon again. Day before we had an event to go to. So we'll give them a little time to stretch today. These guys love, love, love to go outside. Go play! Go play! Go play! Go get them! Here comes Ozzy! Here comes Ozzy! Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go play. Come on. Go play. Go, 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 Oz. Go, 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 Oz. There you go. So they enjoy their pasture time. Everybody always asks me how we get them in at the end of the day. The answer is that I go for a walk, and a little bit of pressure just walking behind them. They know where they're expected to go, and they pretty much come back in on their own. And these guys will get to stay out pretty much until dinner time now. Go and run around. They like to run and play. Moms do a good job of keeping an eye on the babies when they're out in the pasture. They're usually not too far away from each other, but they'll let them play. They'll check things out. So I think that's all we have as far as an update for today. Again, information about Apples and Asses is on our website. Information about volunteering is on our website. And we are, as always, grateful for all the support of our community and for everybody that helps us to make this possible. The care and feed and everything that we do for these guys is not inexpensive, especially when we have a load the size that we do. And we are certainly grateful for all the support that we receive. So we hope you have a great Tuesday. We look forward to having you come out and visit us. And we'll catch you next week as weather and schedules allow us to come live to you. Have a great Tuesday.